Hi, survivors. It's me, Prepper Zan, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not, man, y'all. It seems like time is just ticking, ticking, ticking. We're getting close to something crazy. This says the U.S. test launches ICBM into Pacific as part of nuclear deterrence mission. Military officials said the test launch of the Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic. My God, what's really going on around here? It says an Air Force Global Strike Command unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile launches during an operational test at Vandenberg Space Force Base, August 11, 2021, in Santa Barbara County, California. A test launch displays the heart of our deterrence mission on the world stage until Commander Air Force General Thomas A. Bussier said in a statement, assuring our nation and its allies that our weapons are capable and our airmen are ready and willing to defend peace across the globe at a moment's notice. Okay, that was then. What's going on now? The U.S. Air Force test launched an intercontinental ballistic missile into the Pacific Ocean neighborhood of its adversaries in China and North Korea late Thursday at a time of growing international concern that brewing tensions among nuclear powers could escalate into a new arms race. Air Force Global Strike Command described the launch of the Minuteman III missile, which was unarmed, as routine and designed to reassure allies, but it also seemed to acknowledge the growing bellicose language from American adversaries in recent weeks. Firing the missile was intended to demonstrate that the United States nuclear deterrent is safe, secure, reliable, and effective to deter 21st century threats, the command said in a release. They got some cooking, y'all. A test launch displays the heart of our deterrence mission on the world stage, Unit Commander Air Force General Thomas A. Bussier said in a statement, assuring our nation and its allies that our weapons are capable and our airmen are ready and willing to defend peace across the globe at a moment's notice. The missile's payload, which for a real strike could carry thermonuclear warheads, flew more than 4,000 miles from Vandenberg Air Force Base on the California coast to the Kwajalein Atoll in the Marshall Islands. Though the command said the launch is not the result of current world events, sure. And similar tests have taken place more than 300 times before. It comes at a time of growing concern about the potential for conflict involving nuclear weapons. China has repeatedly warned of the dangers of a new arms race as it blasts U.S. political rhetoric that increasingly views Beijing as the signature threat around which America's national security infrastructure must organize itself. On Wednesday, a day before the launch, its English-language Global Times newspaper warned that tensions between China and the U.S. is worsening due to an ongoing fracas, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, excuse me, over a surveillance balloon that President Joe Biden ordered shot down last week. It also noted growing concerns in Congress that Beijing is outpacing the U.S. in advancing its nuclear arsenal as America's Cold War era stockpile ages. This makes the toxic atmosphere of a new Cold War swell further and portends a new arms race, concluded the paper, which is not a direct mouthpiece for the Chinese Communist Party, but is aligned with its views. U.S. officials and analysts believe it often publishes the more hardline sentiments that officials in Beijing choose not to say publicly. I really don't even want to keep on reading. You know why? Because I think all of it is just a blah, 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 blah. They're not going to tell us what's really going on. They're not going to tell us that they're starting problems with people so they can put our lives in further limbo. Or for them to do some corrupt stuff. I'm going to say allegedly. Do some corrupt stuff so they can be more powerful and have more money. They're not going to really tell us what's going on, you know. I don't be believing nothing these people say. It's just a bunch of BS. Whatever they have going on is not because they're trying to cause peace or they fighting for freedom, because that's not something that we have anymore. We don't have peace and freedom anymore. These people have done everything evil that you could think of. Not them people over there that they talking about they got problems with. We talking about the people right here, making it hard for us to live. Y'all can believe all this if you want to. I can continue reading it. But will we ever know what's really going on? For the last 2-3 years, it ain't been nothing but HELL. And it seems like it continues to grow that way. The cities are not the places to be right now, y'all. I know we can't hide and we can't run, but we have better chances. I believe we have better chances surviving in less populated areas. These people got some cooking, and it's not anything good, and it's not anything that's going to benefit us. It's something that's going to put us in more and more limbo and more stress. And if y'all think these people in other nations and countries are the only ones that's going to suffer through this global agenda, allegedly, y'all wrong. It's already here in America. It's at our doorsteps. A lot of us are trying to ignore it. It's no longer, we can no longer ignore it, y'all. It's here. Face what we have to face. Stay prayed up. Stay proud. Enjoy your family members. Have fun. But prepare and get ready, man. It's about to get real ugly out here real quick. It don't give me no good feelings, I tell you that. Just to be real with you. They saying all this stuff, right? About this person overseas, that person overseas. But they're not going to say what they've done to people. Allegedly. We know they're not doing us any good. It's not the people over there I got a problem with. It's the people right here. They're supposed to be taking care of us and looking out for the well-being of Americans. I don't know what kind of beef they got with everybody else, but I know over here they're doing a horrible job. It's just terrible, man. Every day is something with these people. I told y'all, every day. The plot continues to thicken. It gets worse and worse and worse. Y'all get ready. Get ready. Get ready. They're doing everything to keep us from being able to properly take care of ourselves and our families, affecting the food allegedly, affecting the water allegedly, affecting the supply chain, the jobs, the housing, our money, everything, man. It's just awful. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. Please support the allegedly, and good luck with that t-shirts if you can. All proceeds go back into the channel. And if you're looking for land, if you're trying to get to a bug out area and you're in Texas or you want to flee to Texas, go to prepperzan.com. We got some bug out areas available so you and your family can be safe. And as always, you guys watch this world, watch the weather. Smell your water, boil your water before you use it. Keep surviving. prepperzan.com and prepperzan@gmail.com.